What's up, people? Welcome to the People Mover podcast. Today I'm here with a very special guest. Go ahead and tell the people who you are and what you do.
I'm DJ Pressure. Hello.
Pressure.
I am. It says it in my name. I'm DJ Pressure. So
She applies pressure to everyone.
No. I play music.
She plays music.
Sometimes I sketch. Sometimes I sing. Sometimes I do a lot of stuff. I'm a jackette of all trades.
Yes. Where do you stay in the city? Are you from Detroit?
I'm not from Detroit. I would love to claim it, actually, but
You still can.
I feel like because
one's
I
gonna
work
check you
here,
and look
like
you
I
up.
feel like I should be able to claim it.
Yeah.
To be fair, who's gonna beat my
You
ass?
go to school here?
Yeah,
everything,
like
so-
I have a soft life, a soft Detroiter's life. So, but I'm more in the suburbs towards like the Ann Arbor area. So, yeah, I'll be chilling.
You be chilling. Honestly, in Ann Arbor, even though it's a suburb, it still kind of claims as like Metro Detroit.
Yeah, actually.
I know people from Detroit
throw
hate the
stones
Metro
at you,
Detroit
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
They're like, if you're from Royal Oak, Birmingham, you're not from Detroit.
You're not from the city.
And I'm like, that's just for us locals.
Yeah.
And like, if you travel, like, we're from Detroit.
That's what I'm saying. And it's
You
just
know?
like 20, 30 minutes away.
It's
So
just
it's
20,
not
30
so
minutes.
far.
Yeah, everyone needs to relax. You are an artist. You're a DJ. Wait, I gotta do my icebreaker question before we get
okay.
into who you are.
Sure.
My icebreaker question was like, what is a rule that you love to break?
Like
Like a
across
rule.
the board.
Across the board. Because mine, like, for example, mine would be, I like to run, I don't know if I should admit this, but I like to run red lights.
Oh.
In the mornings,
You're like telling your business on a
Please
on
don't
the
cover
world
on the
global
world.
scale.
You're right.
I mean, depending on the time, if it was like 3 a.m., 4 a.m.,
Yeah, that's
and
what I
there's
mean.
nobody on the road, I mean,
As a woman, why would I
Why am I
stop?
standing there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank
Let me
you.
think. My only that I like to break.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I like annoying religious people. That's a good one to break.
Yeah, that's a social rule.
Yeah.
Like, I think the social rule is to just kind of conform when you meet
Yeah.
people. And then it's like, no, I'm gonna rage bait you.
Yeah. And I want you, bring it all out. Let's see how Christian you
What's
are.
really? Are you Christian?
No.
What are you? I'm not Christian. What are you?
Are you Christian?
Hello. Okay, what does Christian mean? Because I believe in God, and Christian is very progressive these days.
Like-
so it's like, do you
Like Christian
believe-
Dior, you know what I mean? Like
I believe in
Christian-
God, but I don't like practice like
I'm not a
the
Christian.
rules.
I
like,
believe in
Don't have
God.
sex before marriage, shit like that. I'm like, I don't know.
Them some rules that you be breaking. That
Yeah,
we be
there's
breaking.
some rules where I'm like,
you know.
I don't
I feel
know.
like
I'll be
yeah.
okay.
I'll be just fine.
I'll be fine if
actually.
I break this little
You know,
one thing.
I feel like that's an extreme for me to have said, like annoying religious people, because I'm just like, I've had a week of such engagements. We'll come back to it. Don't worry. I'm sure there's more later on.
We
but
need to talk about religion. We got to talk about
there's so
cults.
many
Because
things
I
to talk
personally
about.
think religions are cults.
Thank you.
Because I think about when I was like 12 and like, not maybe 12, maybe like 4. And I would ask my mom, like, okay, if someone robbed their house and they're like, do you believe in Jesus? I'm going to kill you if you do. I would be like, is it okay to say
To
you
lie.
don't? To
Yeah.
lie? Yeah. I was so like, loyal to the religion. And I'm like, kill me. I believe in God. Just
dog.
shoot me. But I'm like, that's kind of a crazy like loyalty.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of this, not to like make light of someone in their religion, but like it reminds me of this meme video that I saw where a guy literally a woman had a gun pointed at these two guys and pointed. The first one was like, do you speak English? And the guy was like, yeah, I do. And she shot him right away.
What?
But then she asked the other one, do you speak English? She was like, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Like, he was like saying every other thing that he could say. So I feel like in a moment like that, I was like, my shit, because like I'm trying to perform Christianity, like because I'm so loyal to it, especially coming from Nigeria, like we're so conditioned to like believe in said Jesus.
There's so much performance.
Yeah.
even in religion, even though this is so cliche, but I'm like, my mom's like, oh, I'm like, why are you religious? How do you know God is real? Obviously, faith is a big one. And then she's like, I feel the Holy Spirit when I'm in church. And I'm like, I feel that shit with music. I feel that shit.
I feel that shit in the club. When
In
I'm
the
like,
club, I'm like, this is spiritual.
I feel it when I'm at the beach. I feel it when I'm in class. I feel it when I'm writing in my notepad. Like, I feel it everywhere and every time. And like recently, I was even having a conversation with my mom where I was kind of like agreeing with her, like, hey, you know, she was like, you got your tongue is powerful, so how you speak is very important. And I was like, I agree with that because, you know, more recently I've been trying to like write affirmations and like read them to myself and remember them. And I've been doing it so much that I actually like can say the first 4 lines without like referring to my note. Yeah. So okay, when doing that, I'm telling her this thing, and then she's like, you know, that's good, but you're not saying in Jesus' name. Like, you're not saying it, or like kind of like using that code is essentially was like, it's not going to be received, as though like there's like a ceiling that you have to get through. If you say the keyword, it then takes you up.
It takes you out. That's the keyword.
Your prayer gets answered.
Yeah.
Your affirmation is now real, you know. And I had to like, that's where I was coming from in the whole religious statement earlier, where it's like constantly having to remind someone that, hey, just because you understand it or see it like this doesn't mean that I have to.
Yeah.
And we can both, 2 things can be
True.
correct.
Yeah, 2 things can be true. That's my whole motto. Mm-hmm. Both things can be true. There has to be like a middle ground.
It's all the same God that we're praying to,
it's kind of the same God. Fonts. Exactly. And I agree. But I was going to ask you about your relationship with music, because you are a DJ. I'm like, how did you get into it? What was your first gig?
Singing in a choir in church. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, dead ass. Like, church has like groomed. I mean, not even groomed for, because it's such a bad word, but like in the arts, like church has been like the starting point for a lot of like famous artists that we know today. Mm-hmm. And for me, that's kind of like similar, where I was raised in the Christian church. I joined the choir. I joined the children departments, dance group, whatever. Like, I was at some point even leading said departments. But it's like I was fully, really, really, really immersed in the whole thing. So like from before I even turned 15 for real, I was in church. I was singing. I was just there. Like, initially it was just something to do, to not be bored in the space. But over time, like when I finally like left church, I was like, oh, I kind of like this thing.
Yeah, and also church has a lot of like inspiration with like music and like hymnies or harmonies.
Harmonies. Hymns and harmonies, nigga.
Hymns and harmonies.
God.
Hymny.
What is a hymny? Humming.
I'm making my own words these days. But still, harmonies, fuck. Because I'm like, even with the choir, and I'm like, I really resonate with like the choir and like hymns and everything. And I'm like, that's why I like Kanye West. And I feel like he always has a lot of like,
Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, Chance, and all these artists, they have a lot of like
No Name Gypsy.
hymns and shit. And I'm like, it resonates with me. I don't know if it's because I was raised that way, but I'm like, growing up religious, like music is like a big thing with like all religion.
Because I feel like music is like one of the like easiest way to get into a person's soul. So like if you're whatever propaganda, whatever message you're teaching or preaching, if you have a choir or like some form of sound and frequency that you can also communicate to people with, it's like so much easier to draw people in with that with just singing. And don't let your choir be good. Don't let your choir be
don't let that
amazing. Your church will be full. Like I think the choir makes the pastor, as much as the pastor like is so holy and is prophesying and whatever. I just feel like the better the music in there that they have in the church. I don't know. I'm just yapping, but yeah.
I agree.
Music plays a good part in like indoctrinating people and programming people to like be on what you're on.
And you're a DJ, so I'm like, your whole fucking persona is making people feel whatever you want to make them feel on the dance floor because of whatever you're playing or spinning. So I'm like, how do you I don't know what my question is.
I think it's I might be able to answer it without knowing
the question.
Like, I feel like it's like a psychology. Like when you are DJing, like it's a psychology. You kind of start to like learn how to read people without them talking to you, without them saying anything. And, you know, that's something that I had to learn like when I started playing in front of people. Like I would play by myself, you know, practice and all that stuff just indoors. And you don't really get to see what the music feels like. If it's just you, I'm enjoying whether it's slow, fast, medium, whatever. It's my music. I'm enjoying it. But you want to know that, you know, other people are enjoying it too. And it's not to say that the song is bad or anything, but it's just like how you feed it to them, how you approach your set and how you deliver it. So I feel like it just takes like, you know, observing people, just pay more attention. I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know if that answered the imaginary question.
Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. Imaginary question. We don't know what the question was.
We don't know.
We'll never
there was
know.
An answer.
Yeah. And like outside of DJing, you're also a singer, which is different because I'm like one is sound and one is like literally like lyrics and words and like
production.
Yeah, production. Before we get into like your artist and singer side, what is your favorite Tiny Desk? Would you say? I don't know if you watch, because you watch a lot. I'd be over at this girl's house. She's watching podcasts. You're watching like covers of music. Like she's really like a creative. Yeah.
I just love it.
You know, I love everyone who's doing like amazingly, which I love. But is there a Tiny Desk that like stands out to you?
The Iris Star one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Stop screaming. Yeah. That's her wife, guys.
Yeah.
I'm okay with you cheating on me with that girl. Like, that's fine. I'm okay with being second. I'm never going to be number one because of Iris Star.
Tiny Desk.
Yeah, she was so good. I think we watched it together. Edible.
That one, I'm not going to lie. And, you know, obviously I have to say it as a real bad man, you know, Burna Boy. Has he been on there?
Burna Boy. I haven't seen his.
I don't want to come out loud. Hey, Jesus. You have to just cut that part out. But what I'll say is, if it's not
we're cutting it out.
You have to do our research. If it's not there, please delete this part. Because I'm an artist. They'll say, you don't know your shit, bro. I don't want to have my stock. My stock will go down.
I've never seen his, but I've seen Iris.
But I know, I swear down, he's been on there. Him and as well as someone who's not African. Let me think. I enjoyed Georgia. Hey, what's her last name? Smith?
Georgia Smith. She's like a UK girly.
Yeah.
She just had a song with Wizkid. Like the music video just came out.
The person I want to see on Tiny Desk, however, and Omale. Honorary mention.
You love him down.
Omale has been on Tiny Desk. That's my husband.
Honestly, shout out to Omale because I feel like out of all the Afrobeat artists, like there's people who have put us on the map. There's people,
the Marp, the meep, the meek. It's gonna be like,
listen, spare me.
Wait, but let's just pause.
Like, okay, there's like artists who put people on the map. Like Afrobeats, when I first moved to the US, you weren't hearing Afrobeats, bro.
At all.
Like you weren't. And then like that, I think Wizkid really put Afrobeats on the map worldwide. That's just my 2 cents. Especially when One Dance with Drake.
Yeah.
It's like that blew up. And then after that, it was like Afrobeats. You know? And then the woman, Tiwa was always a big one. She is like the Nicki Minaj. Now it's like there's multiple like kinds of people.
Yeah, but we thank God that she's not like Nicki in the way of MAGA-ism and like being not a girl's girl, because she's very much a girl's girl.
Yeah.
From like my research and just understanding of her as an artist, and like her story is one of the most inspiring to me personally, because it's like almost like the ultimate story of a late bloomer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, no matter when your time is, like no matter when, like that stuff is gonna happen as long as you like continue being consistent and hardworking. And like she has like her story is so like it's just filled with like determination and just like.
And you shouldn't feel threatened when people are coming into your like section, even though it's like I've been doing this by myself for so long. If someone else is coming, you should be more excited and not like putting people down. So shout out to her. I think Omalay changed the genre of Afrobeats from like partying to like, hey, we can be sad.
Not changing the genre. He created like a subgenre. With Omale, it's more like these are the things that I'm going through. He kind of approached it in a more relates with me versus like I'm making an anthem for us that are struggling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not like negating what you're saying at all. I'm just like adding to
yeah.
it for sure. But like I think, you know, he definitely came in and like changed the way most people approach music, Afrobeat specifically. I don't know, after he came out with a bunch of his depression sounds, remember that song, I've been drinking more alcohol
for the last.
And after she did that, I was like, you got to get Omale on this.
Yeah.
It was almost like I spoke into existence, and she actually did. There's a remix with him, her, and Ira Star.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's actually really good. And it makes sense that they chose him to do it because he's a depressed boy.
Sorry, boy.
He's an emotional
Even
man.
the new album.
It's so good, but he's so like
a couple of songs where
emotionally damaged and like
going through it.
like a sexual addict.
You can't not be emotionally, yes. As a man, sexual addict, a Nigerian man.
A Nigerian man?
Bro, Nigerian man. I don't know what their
a Nigerian man.
A Nigerian man. Their relationship with sex is different. I don't know what that is.
It's like tomato, I mean, they're sweet pawpaw and all these things. Like they've always been obsessed with just that thing.
Knacking,
but I think now they're more like free
and this and that. Like,
have more like vim to actually talk about it. Because he on that song talk about gwek.
Niggas.
He was trying to say gawk, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was just dating someone recently. This is random. And I was like, no, you need to tell me more lovely things. He's like, you need a Nigerian man. I'm not going to love bomb you like the African men. And I was like, I wasn't shocked, but I was like,
but like, you ain't had to do all that.
I was like, Nigerian men, they be telling you like they want to marry you day one.
I love you.
I love you.
The amount of times, like,
I love you.
I love you. Yes. It's like, well, you don't even know me, brother.
I want to make twins in you. I want to. Like, bro,
I want to buy you land. I want to. What do you? You don't know me.
You don't know me.
You don't know me. I'm dangerous.
You don't like that?
I enjoy it, but like, I just don't believe it. Like, I don't like.
Yeah, you should.
Obviously, but it just be funny as fuck, and I just know that. The last 4 women that have passed here, I'm sure you've told them, this is your shoe.
Thing.
You should not be walking on the ground. You should let a big man take care. Like, they whine.
That's funny. How's dating as a DJ? DJs have so much pull in the city. Like, y'all can get anyone you want.
Oh my God.
People come up to you. People are like, you play one good song. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, with music, if I like a good song, I have a crush on you.
If you like a song.
Yeah. Because when it was like, no. Because Travis Scott, when he was coming out with like, don't you open up the window.
Okay.
I was like obsessed with the man. And I was like, I want to marry him like today. I didn't even know how he looked at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, if you hear a song that makes you feel good, you kind of automatically like.
I think that's what happens with me for Omale for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's how it is with DJs. You're like jamming and you're like, who's playing this song that's making me feel so good? And then it's like, I love you.
I don't love you. I love this. Where's my Shazam? Is more what I think.
But you get a little bit of pull.
I don't. Well, I think it's.
I think. I don't know.
I think it's like. It's a male-dominated industry for one. So. Like, for some reason, it feels easier for guys to come in and like, you know, do their little ting and like any like babe will be like, I wanna go vibe with him. Like just, I wanna be in the booth. I wanna go backstage.
Yeah.
I wanna come to the stage. Like you're feeling your body is shaking and you wanna do all this stuff because like, and on top of it is a man. Like there's this whole just energy that comes with it. But for me as a woman, I never know. Because first, it's either like someone's too intimidated to like come actually speak to me, or it's like, can you teach me how to DJ?
Oh my God, do you not like when people ask you?
No.
Really? Because I hear DJs being like, oh, when I'm dating someone, they're like, oh, well, can you teach me how to DJ?
And then like some people use that as flirts, and I'm like, That's the
It's not
quickest
flirty.
way for me to. And then also
Why
too,
though?
because I don't want to do that.
Because
with,
it's
like,
your job and you're
it's work.
exhausted. Yeah.
If you're working as a fucking plumber and then I'm like, I'm
Teach me
interested
how to
in,
plumb.
can you teach me how to plumb? Like, I just want to like learn how to like get it in there. Like, you're gonna be like, bro, I don't know. I feel like maybe that's an extreme or a reach or something, but that's just like a wild. But I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that, babe. If it if it just happened to happen, like I was practicing and we were vibing and you came over and I fucked around and showed you something and you actually it stuck to you. Because a lot of times, like the times that I've taken someone serious to say, oh, okay, I'll teach you. Actually, it was either they were not serious and they wanted to just have sex, and I'm like coming in with like work brain. I'm like, I can't even like compute what's happening right now. So like I'm put off or whatever. But yeah, as a girl, like I just find that a lot of people don't really like have the confidence to come up to me because they also thinking like everyone is talking to you. And I'm like, yeah, they're talking to me because they want a fucking song request. They want to come back here and take a shots. They want to get free, get in free. And they want me to teach them, they want to get in free at the next event. Like there's just so many things that they can have that they're wanting to take. And I think like it makes me more guarded than like immediately just like open arms. Cause no, bitch, I'm not, it's kind of like lame now, and I'm not really interested in like pleasing anyone anymore because it's like, yeah, it's nice to be an asshole and just like draw your boundaries and be more assertive, I
need to tap into being an asshole. You feel like you gain more, like you see more like positive responses long term when you're an asshole?
Now I am, because everything takes time to like adjust. When I first started being asshole-ish in real life, it was like almost like clearing the weed, and now it's like I felt like I'm alone. But the longer I stood firm in said assholery, I have been able to like kind of align with people that are equally on the same level of assholism as me. So now it's like we all see each other and understand each other and respect each other, and like nobody needs to any of that. And I don't know. That's kind of how.
And as a woman, I feel like people expect you to be like more like conformative and accommodating and like nicer and stuff.
Exactly. That's how I felt when I first started. I'm like, I actually don't have to do any of this.
I don't need to. I don't need to. And I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah.
And follow along if you can. If you can't keep up, then
it's really okay. Catch you at the next one, or just don't come.
Yeah,
it's fine.
No, I agree. I feel like, most fields are male dominated, which we already know. So sometimes you need to match their asshole energy. I'm not saying all men, but that's the whole thing. A businessman is they're assholes. They say what they want to say and they do what they want to do. And I feel like
when a woman does it,
we should probably match. You are. But you still need to match that.
It's cute.
I like it. Give me more. Give me more.
Pressure.
I love that name.
Thank you.
Pressure. I was going to ask you about radio stations and radio.
I love radio.
Because you also do Spoons.
I love radio. Oh my God. I'm so excited to talk about Spoons Radio. I love Spoons Radio.
Tell us about Spoons. How did you come up with that idea? What's the goal with the idea? How do you feel about radio? Because that's not really in tune right now.
I know.
It's all digital music
I love radio. Even like when I'm driving, I have like my 1 to 7 knobs all set for a channel. What is it? 1075, 98.7. I'm not giving these niggas shout outs. I'm just saying, this is where I be like, this is what I be like, you know what I'm saying? Listening. So, all right, cool. Like, nobody's, So, like,
everyone knows those channels.
Yeah, everyone knows these channels. And, like, I found like, some AM channels that play, like, wonky, like, weird music. Wayne State has radio channel. I don't know the difference
between AM and FM.
I don't know either, but like I love it. One is money, one isn't. But and I feel like I should know that if I want to run a radio. But you can just cut that out. But Wayne State has a radio, and they also play really cool music there. So like overall, I love radio. But like Spoons Radio came about when I first started DJing, I think just off rip, I knew that I didn't want to, same vibe, like if with corporate, like you don't want to just be working under somebody. But, off rip, when I first started working in the city, I knew that I didn't want to just like be a booked DJ. Like I want to also have like a space for myself to be able to actually fully express art for us, not just like us as in Black people, but for us as immigrants, for me, like my fucking legacy, you know what I mean? And it's been so cool to like just play with it. I dabbled with the idea of making it like a nightlife or after hours thing for curators, and then played with doing it at like more accessible club hours, and just I've allowed myself to experiment with Spoons Radio so that I can find ways to like reach people and just like build awareness overall. Right. Spoons Radio. We actually recorded my first episode earlier today. So
she's on a roll today.
Hold on. I might have to. I'm gonna have to be coming to both of y'all to let me know what my recordings is talking about.
Radios and podcasts, they're like fucking.
They're cousins.
They're cousins.
Yeah,
it's a marriage.
Literally. So we have to like, But that it's been, I think, like 2 years now strong. Spoons Radio. So like literally every event that we've done has just been fundraising. The last event we did was a dance class, like a dance district. That's actually something new that I was starting. Dance district under Spoons Radio, kind of, but just more so like I want to learn how to dance. I want to know how to do all these dances. Like I want to be adjacent to Uncle Waffles.
Also.
Like
I don't know what this
like nah, it's not. You can. There's free dancing, but then there's like you got 1, 2, 3. Everybody's doing
like,
and I want to learn the South African dances and just more stuff to like feel robust as an entertainer. And Spoons plays a role in that for me, and as well as Dance District, my new baby. So that's why Spoons Radio kind of came about.
How cool. Okay, yes. Yeah. Shout out to Spoons Radio.
Yes, indeed.
I do feel like growing up, like a big thing about like going to school when I was younger was like putting on a radio station. And sometimes it was music only. My mom loved the Christian radio station back in Houston. So it's like that was a big thing. But it's like between the music, it's like a little bit of chat. You know what I mean? So I'm like, is that something you want to tap into?
Yeah,
as well?
that's what we did earlier today, where it's like you're actually giving, like you're educating as well as like entertaining, So it's like, oh, this song from like however long ago from this random artist. This is, you learn about the artist, you learn about the period in which they made it. You kind of learn. We talk about the cover art. We talk about the progression of the song. We talk about like a maybe a specific favorite part in said music,
Yeah.
And then kind of the more with that education is kind of just like, I don't know. I just love it. But yeah, no, I want to be able to like, I just love it. Just being able to, this was by this person, and like educating more people is the vibe. I can yap on.
We can yap all along. I know we need to wrap it up soon, but I'm like, in your whole like career of like music, DJing, all the artistry, like have you ever felt like close to like quitting? Like have you ever been like, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to do something else?
Yeah. Every day. I'm just kidding.
Daily. Every day. Monday to Sunday.
Right now, actually.
Right now. Today I wanted to.
No, I have, but every time I find that I'm about to like quit or get the itch to quit, I actually end up finding like creating something new. So if I get bored, I'll like under that same umbrella, it's like, what can I add to this to keep me interested? Because if I'm not interested, whoever I'm selling it to is not going to be interested. They're going to know that I'm not fucking with it. So I literally I constantly am finding ways to stay interested in the shit. Like, which is actually why Dance District came about. It was like, all right, I don't want to keep like curating and bringing people to place, but I wanted like, okay, what can we do when we get to those places that is like actually feels intentional and stuff like that. So, yeah. And like, I had a talk with some kids day before yesterday at Ipsy Library, and like that, the day before that, I was like down and out. I was like, bro, I'm literally, I'm literally ain't shit. Like, I don't have anything to like tell these children about. Like, what the fuck am I gonna be talking about in this place? Like, why would, like, what, just doubting myself extremely. And my mom, my friend, they would speak life into me, but it's like I wasn't seeing myself how they were seeing me. So leading up to it, like, I definitely went to the talk. I was like, well, fuck it, whatever comes out of my mouth, as long as I'm not cussing, I feel like it'll be decent,
resonate with someone. Yeah.
So but,
one person.
But while there, like, I got just like re-inspired, re-motivated, everything, because it's like being in that space with children, and they're also interested in arts, and they're also interested in making music, producing, whatever. It just makes you like remember yourself when you were a kid. And I think I try to keep that in mind every time I think about giving up, because like little me,
yeah, baby me.
No.
I think it's normal to want to quit anything across the board. Like,
I think it's healthy.
Yeah, I think that's very human as well. I feel like there's nothing you can do without a little bit of, suffering, I guess you would call it, or like stress or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, that's just part of life in anything you do. So like getting through it is like a big thing. I think with the stressors, it's so easy to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's so stressful. Yeah. And it's like, well, everything's going to be stressful. So you got to lean back to like your passion. It's like you said, you found something that inspired you within just doing it. And that's kind of how like, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
It sounds cliche.
It sounds so cliche, but it actually is, because it's like, it sounds so cliche, but it is. Like, the more you like immerse yourself in your crafts, like, the harder it'll, not always, but like the harder it'll feel to like pull out and like feel depleted in that way. Yeah. But also, like, it's how you immerse yourself. You don't want to burn yourself out.
You don't want
it's
to.
Like, if you're, I don't know, I know that whatever I do with art, I want to make sure that it's actually surrounding children, because I can sustain myself more. I can actually enjoy coming to work more than dealing with grown-ups.
No,
I don't want to.
You want people to be like fucking optimistic and like giving you new ideas without people like questioning it.
Oh my God.
Like, you get questioned more as an adult, and it's natural. Like as a kid, you're like, wow. Yeah. I'm impressed with this.
Let me tell you something. Perspective. I told the little baby, they were asking me all these beautiful questions. They were all so smart. They were asking me like, well, who was my inspiration? And I was trying to tell them that it was my mom. I told them this long story about how my mom was like at a church when I was a baby, and her pastor was like, this child is going to be a star. And, she will not shut up about the damn story. Anybody she meets, my daughter's going to
be an only child. I just want to put that out there.
Sure.
So it's like my one and only is so really
she's
a star.
like, the pastor said, and she's always doing that. Cool. And I finished the story, and I'm like, in the same story, I'm telling them like, even when, I've taken a different route away from music, my mom always kind of reminds me like, what about that music? What about that thing that you love? And is always encouraging me towards it. And one of the little kid, her name is Anya. Shout out Anya. She goes, and now you're a star. All of us were like, oh,
that's so sweet.
Bro, like, when I was there, I'm a real nigga. I don't cry in front of nobody. You feel me? And my eyes were welling up, but I was like, oh my God. But when I got home, I was bawling my eyes out. I was like, bro. So like little stuff like that kind of like just encourages me.
Encourages you. And this bitch is a star. You've been killing it this past month. You've been killing it from the beginning of summer to this day and like onward. There's people who I know who are like, are you in a pressure show? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I better come outside.
No, yes, we're outside. You're very in tune with music too. And that's why I asked you about the Tiny Desk earlier, because I'm like, whether it's like covers and like slower or like dance music, dance halls, or like just ideas. This girl just had a show where it's like, it was like dancers and like cinnamon rolls. And I'm like, no one in the city has done this. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you're so creative.
With the help of, I will say, I can't just take all the credit for that one. Like, Jazz and
Shout out Tsunami,
Tsunami,
Yuna,
Sumami,
on the podcast. Earlier.
So those girls are
So,
very, very,
yeah.
very intelligent. So for them to have even brought me onto the project was phenomenal. So I can't come and be like, yeah,
it's
that was
all me,
all
but
me.
it's still like you're the foundation. Obviously, no one. It's never a one man anything. Anyone who's successful, you can't really take credit wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
You need a whole team, but like
Exactly.
you're killing it. Shout out to your mom. She's such an angel, and she is an amazing designer. When I come to your house, I see the cloths, the patterns.
Y'all gotta find her stuff at Roanaya. That's RHOAND Naya NYA.com. She's got great African fabrics, African traditional wears, jewelry, accessories. However you want it, for men, women, children, whatever in between you get. She's got it. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Shout out to mom. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming on.
Of course.
Where can the people find you?
Oh, just, Instagram. I'm always online. That is a fat lie. At DJ Pressure on Instagram is where you can get me.
We will put it on the screen.
You got to text me too.
Yes.
Text me
her.
and say, hey, I saw you on the People Movers. So
The
I know where
People
you're coming
Movers.
from. if you don't text me that you're coming from here, you're going to stay in the gulag.
Literally. You don't want to be in the gulag. You can find me everywhere on the People Mover Pod. And thank you so much for coming on.
And thank you. I'm happy I finally made it. We've been planning this shit for like years. And I had to come with my blankie.
Yes.
I had to.
You gotta be cozy.
Because the last time I came, it was
this
cold
is
as
July.
fuck in here.
Mid-July. And she has her fucking blanket.
I have to, because I'm trying to give my taste up. I'm trying to give my taste back.
I get it.
Has anyone else on the pod brought other props?
You're the first.
Exactly.
Well, props, yes. Blankets,
exactly.
no.
Which one am I looking at?
She's a trendsetter.
Exactly.
Trendsetter.